We don't just get to give the ball away. We're going to throw it up high and see who earns it. Jumping it high here is Mary Baird and Stumer. Stumer easily wins that one. And Alma to control, and they'll set their offense against the Northern Valley 2-3 defense here. See if they can work it around, and they do. Now Fox is going to skip pass way up top. Going to be now a nice share pass inside. No good for Scott. She fired that one. No good. Throwing it inbounds underneath there will be Siebels. Finds a wide open Stumer for three. No good. Offensive rebound by the Cardinals. Going to be tied up. Northern Valley will get it back. Just as I expected, Alma going to start in that zone pressure here, as the Huskies are going to have to break it all night long. Cox reverses it to Vesteca, now to Whitney. Vesteca looking for where to go with it. She's trying to cross the line. Gets it to Whitney. And a quick 10-second call there by the Huskies. Going to be whistled for this one, their first violation of the evening. Siebels to play it in here to Stumer. Now over to Scott and into the corner to Neal. She'll penetrate, kick it back out to Stumer. Inside they go to Siebels. She'll turn, she'll shoot, she'll be fouled. She'll go to the line. Mary Baird's going to be the victim here when it comes to the foul. It'll be her first foul, team first foul. Excuse me. Braxton Cox picks it up. I was going to try and work on that, not being too quick on the trigger as Siebels knocks down her first. Addison Siebels. Second one is also good for her. Gets it into Vesteca into the corner. Now Northern Valley will swing it all the way to Cox. Now Whitney trying to push across there. Gets it, does get it to Cox as Northern Valley's going to have to set this offense. Good move there by Cox. She'll go all the way to the rim, up and in. Nice play by Austin. If they're going to guard you that close, you got to be ready to go, and she was. Well, all knotted this one up at 2. Inside to Siebels. Going to skip pass. Beautiful pass. The left-hander is no good there for Riley Scott, and we'll have a foul for Scott. First team foul and first foul for Miss Scott. Cox to inbound. She'll go right through the defense here. Splits them. But it doesn't hold back because Scott will match her right there. They start in that man-to-man. They get it to Cox here again. She'll penetrate inside. Kick now to Mary Baird on the wing for an open shot. Rattles out. Siebels controls the rebound and pushed here up the corner. In there is Scott. Back to Neal. And then the offense to be set. A long three-pointer up. No good. Long rebound as well. That one was missed by Neal. She's got it again here on the wing. Nice dump side into Siebels. Up and no good. It rattled out of there. And Vesteca came away with it. Poked out by active hands by the Cardinals. But Northern Valley gets to keep the ball. 2-2. 2 minutes and 5 seconds into this one. Cox trying to make this press break here is Whitney. It's going to stay here. Aggressive hands by the Cardinal defense is what we were going to anticipate, and it's what's shown here early. Northern Valley gets it into Whitney. Stephanie Whitney, the sophomore. Now to Braxton Cox on the wing, and they get it to Austin. Open for three. She'll fire it. This one's going to be just short. No good. Setting it the other way is Neal. Pushed it into the corner to Scott, into Siebels, back to Neal, open for three. No good. Northern Valley's doing a good job of playing defense here and a good job of boxing out, not allowing second chance points here. The Cardinals getting some open shots, but they're just not able to make them fall. Cox picks up her dribble, gets it back now to Whitney, and she'll push it across the timeline. tight defense here by Alma. Cox trying to go around him, but the defense is tremendous. Stolen out of there by Stumer. And she'll get it back here on the wing. Thought about a three. Now she'll go over to Fox. Inside to Siebels. Turns, faces, goes right up and tries to go through Braxton, but does not get it as Braxton knocks it out of there. But Alma gets it underneath. Quick substitution here. Tania Spear in. Jaden Spear in. Whitney and Cox out. Braxton Cox. In for the Cardinal is Madison Wolf, the 5'10 junior. All the way to the rim, but no good with the left hand for Addison Neal. The basket has not been kind to Alma here early, but the defense is spectacular. Gotta be strong with the basketball here tonight as Coach Cox will.
If you're looking for a banking institution in and around the Long Island, Kansas area, look no further than the First National Bank and Trust in Long Island.
Back into action as Spear tries to take it into the lane. Has it ripped out of there, but Vesteka gets it back for the Huskies. She turns and going to find Spear open. She's going to get a shot off, but Neal blocked it. The number one thing here I've seen here tonight is the defense from the Alma Cardinals has been absolutely spectacular. Neal now going to try and get it into the corner now to Wolf. Long three, no good. Mary Baird with the rebound. Neal missed that one again. Got to be strong with the basketball. Cox is figuring that out here early as the active hands. Spear turns it over. It's a beautiful pick here by Scott as she'll go all the way to the rim and she'll be fouled and she'll have the ball underneath. Siebels back in along with Whitney and Braxton Cox sitting down. Vesteka and Austin Cox as well sitting for the Lady Cardinals is Abby Fox. Gets it out to Neal. Now back to Stumer. Thought about it. Keeps it inside now. Get it inside to Siebels. Tries to do a little dump pass, but is taken out of there by Jaden Spear, and she dribbled it off her foot. It'll be out of bounds. So Alma will get it back. Scott left open in the corner for three. Good. Riley Scott, the 5'6" freshman, left out there for an eternity, and she made the three-point shot. Whitney crosses over and gets it into Jaden Spear into the corner. Now to Braxton. Nobody's going to guard her. She'll fire the long three, and she nailed it. 5-5 as Northern Valley is staying in this one early. We're all knotted up. Stumer now open for three. She'll fire it, and she made it. Both teams started cold early, but have really picked it up here. And that ball was apparently tipped. No, it was not tipped. Alma gets to keep the ball as Braxton must have thrown it out of bounds. Stumer into the corner to Wolf. Now Stumer. Siebels, nobody guarding Scott. She'll dribble it in once. Thought she'd fire it. This one will be fired by Neal. Long again, no good. Braxton gets the rebound, and Northern Valley's pushing. Whitney finds Tania Spear open in the corner for three. No good. Stephanie Whitney with that monster rebound. Now Baird's working for somewhere to go. Finds it to Braxton. Inside to Stephanie Whitney. She's going to turn and go. Teardrop. No good. As Stumer rebounds, and she'll push for the Cardinals. She'll be open for a three. She'll fire a three. She'll make a three. She's hot. She's hit two in a row here for the Alma Cardinal. Make it 3 out of the last 4 possessions. Alma has capitalized on that three-pointer, and a stolen here by Neal as she drops it in for Stumer again, and Stumer scores. Stumer gets her hands on it one more time, but Northern Valley's out of bounds as they try to control it, and Alma to throw it in. Subs back in here.
At Equity Bank, they mean more.
Coming back into action now. Finally getting some normalcy in here as my Jordan is back on the camera. Stumer allows Siebels for three. No good. Rebound Neal. Siebels now playing out on a wing. She's been on the interior for most of it. Skip pass to Stumer. Now Neal open. She decides to drive on this one. Siebels open for three. She'll kick it into Stumer. She'll drop it. No good. But big rebound by Wolf inside. But she couldn't capitalize on it, and it'll be off of her hands. Northern Valley to take over. A lot of good looks there for Alma, but couldn't make the basket. Cox's crossover goes around 1, 2, and 3, goes all the way to the rim, up and in for Austin Cox. That's what Northern Valley needs. They need to be able to break that pressure and push all the way through her. Neal, turn around, no good. Mary Baird with that rebound. Gets it back to Austin. She's hot, she's crossing over again. Now Braxton open for three. Yeah! Braxton Cox is on the money tonight, as that's 10 now for Northern Valley. She's 2 for 2 from the three-point line. Wolf in the corner now. Skip pass all the way over to Siebels. Back to Stumer, who's already hit a couple. Now Stumer again. Three, two, one, and she gonna make it? Oh, she does! Stumer knocks it in with no time left.
Northern Valley, they need to stay aggressive.
They do need to stay aggressive where they fired that open three-pointer. Here Siebel's going to fire and make a three. How many three-pointers is that here early here for the Cardinal there, Rochelle? I can't even keep track. That's their 5th three of the first half. Whitney inside here. Jaden Spear in the corner. She'll fire the long three. No good. Long rebound by Siebels and kicks it out to Scott. Now Neal. Off the front iron, no good. Northern Valley's got it here. Swinging it to Whitney. Now back to Vesteca as Alma's gone into a zone defense. They couldn't stop the penetration from Cox. And Cox will go to the rim again, but it's going to be stripped out of there by Fox. And now up to Siebels. But it's going to be turned over. Quick hands by Jaden Spear makes that possible. Stephanie Whitney across trying to save it here and does. Vesteca to get it. Floater is no good for her, but she gets her own rebound, but she sat down on the out-of-bounds line. It'll be out of bounds over to the Alma Cardinal. Alma couldn't be any hotter from the three-point line than they have started here. They've hit 5 here early as Northern Valley's Braxton Cox and Tania Spear come out. Sitting is Mary Baird and Austin Cox. Neal now to Siebels. Into the corner to Scott. Dump it inside to Fox. No good, but Stumer with a big rebound. Her follow, no good. As now they pick back up man-to-man. They just stayed zone one possession. Dead ball out front here. And it's going to be thrown away by Braxton. Oh, they're going to say it's off of Alma. They'll stay here with it. Northern Valley gets to keep it. So playing it into Vesteca, now to Jaden Spear. She'll split a double team, goes and pulls up, jump shot, no good. Fox with the rebound. Long pass, nobody there for Scott, up and no good again. Alma's been no short of opportunities as this rebound was thrown out trying to get an outlet pass picked off by Siebels. They've actually probably shot a better percentage from the three-point line than interior in the lane. This one by Neal as she went to the rim. She was fouled. She's going to get 2 shots. Stephanie Whitney picks up her first. Northern Valley's third on the evening. Neal's attempt up and good for Addison Neal, 5'3" sophomore. Cox and Baird back in, Spear and Whitney to sit. Second one by Neal is also good. They'll take that 11-point lead now for the Alma Cardinal. Foul on Stumer. That'll be her first, team third on the evening. Excuse me, team second on the evening. Man, they must have been quick on that one. Cox splits him. Now to Vesteca. Gets it up to Braxton Cox. Open for another three. She'll fire it. This one's just short. No good. Quick rebound by Stumer up to Neal. She's going to put up the contested layup. No good. Cox with the rebound. And it's stolen by Neal as she'll Euro step at him with a left hand. No good. Stumer grabs the rebound, puts it back in. Heck of a play there by Neal. It just didn't go. Stumer cleaned up that offensive rebound and kept going. Another foul here is Siebels trying to go in for the steal. It'll be the third foul against the Alma Cardinals. Siebels first. Hammond now into the game, as well as Madison Wolf. They're back into the man-to-man. Spears fires a three-pointer in the corner, and Tania Spear knocks down that three-point shot. Northern Valley's shooting quite well, staying in just down 10 here. Wolf. Now the lob inside to Fox, up and good. Abby Fox caught it deep and scored. Not a lot the defense can do about it when you catch it that deep. Spear now to Vesteca in the corner for three. This one's going to be short, no good. Stumer bringing it back the other direction. He's got Wolf open on the baseline. She'll fire the long jump shot and good. Madison Wolf stepped out and nailed it. For those longtime Northern Valley fans, that Wolf, yeah, you recognize that. That is our one and only Jean Ann Wilson's granddaughter. Jean Ann wearing the red sweater here tonight, the longtime Northern Valley lady from Almena, supporting her granddaughter here tonight. (27-13), Alma's now stretched that lead. As Cox gets fouled again trying to split the defense, lands on the basketball. Seems to be all right. Siebels picks up her second foul. She'll go to the bench as Scott checks in for her. Jaden Spear to the rim, fouled, and yes, it will be called this time as Abby Fox got her. Jaden will go to the line to shoot two. First personal for her, fifth on the team as Jaden Spear goes to the line. Her shot is up and good. The senior Spears' second one is no good, but Mary Baird with that rebound, and he called for a push. As Fox had position on her, Baird went over the top. Baird's first, team's. Man, that beam is right in the way. I cannot see it. Fourth, team fourth. Hammond now into Wolf in the corner. Skip past to Neal, open for three at the top of the key. Just to the right, no good. But four Alma Cardinals crash that rebound, and they grab the offensive rebound. It's Hammond. Whitney going to get the whistle for her second foul. And Vesteca now back in for Braxton Cox. Wolf left open in the corner again. This one goes long, no good. But Hammond with the rebound. And Neal. Fire the jump shot on the baseline. Good. Addison Neal makes a quick move and jump shot there for her. Cox trying to do too much on it, and it's going to get smothered in there. It's going to stay here with Northern Valley. Austin readjusts her mouthpiece, gets it into Mary Baird. 1-2 dribbles, finds Spear open for the long jump shot. No good. Stephanie Whitney with a rebound, tries to go up and is fouled there by Hammond. She'll visit the line. She'll go to the charity stripe to have 2 free throw attempts. Hammond's whistled for her first, team 6th. This one long, no good for Whitney. What do you got, Jordan?
Never seen a backboard that lights up.
Oh, she's looking at that backboard there. When they hit the buzzer, that backboard, the whole thing turns red. Whitney's second one rattles out. Neal with another pretty move, but doesn't get free for this one. Kicks it to Stumer. She goes all the way to the rim. This long on that one, no good. And Vesteca dribbled out of there. Whitney now to Cox. She'll go to the rim with the shot, and she'll go to the line. This foul will go against Scott. Riley Scott, the freshman. Oh, they gave it to, Austin goes to the line. What do you think, Jordan?
She followed through.
And so what does that mean? If she followed through, it went in, right?
Yep.
Second one up and splashes in for Austin as well. Alma out to 29-16 over Northern Valley as they fall back into that 2-3 defense. Hammond inside to Scott. Scott's going to pull up and too easy for Scott. She makes him pay. Good catch there by Cox. Gets it to Vesteca at half court across the timeline. Now to Mary Baird as she'll try and go to the rim. And it's stolen out of there by Neal. Good strong hands by her. Up to Scott, nobody to her. She'll miss the bunny, but Stumer rebounds it. And Neal with a nice pull-up jump shot from the free throw line. Crawls off the front iron, up and in. For Neal, this one's stolen by Neal. Over to Stumer, no good. But Neal grabs the offensive rebound and puts it in. Tania trying to dribble through. This one stolen by Hammond. She picks up the foul to Spear. Neal tries to go quickly into the corner. It's picked off by Jaden Spear. Mary Baird left open for 3. She'll fire it. No good. Air ball. Ball on the ground. Vesteca's got it now to Cox. Finds Braxton open for another 3. This one's short. No good. And it'll be a foul by Jaden Spear. That'll be the 7th. We'll shoot 1 and 1. I think Kaylee Hammond? No. Addison Neal gets to visit the line. It's all right, Jordan.
Okay.
Make it 3 for 3 on the night for Neal, correct? From the line. Yep, 3 for 3 tonight. It's good when your point guard shoots a high percentage from the free throw line, and she is. Her second one is also good. Perfect from the line by Addison Neal. Bodies hitting the ground left and right. Gets it now to Braxton. Trying to get some offensive movement here by the Huskies. Vesteka to the rim, up and no good. And she'll get whistled for the foul. Vesteka picks up the foul.
How many fouls is that for our team?
Riley, yeah, I think it's the 8th foul, so that means Riley Scott has to go to the line. She'll shoot 1-and-1 opportunity. No good. Jaden tries to get an outlet pass, but it's stolen in there by Scott. Up and in for Stumer. Got to control the basketball there, because otherwise Alma will score and score quickly. With now 20 to go in this half, Braxton into the corner for Mary Baird on the wing. Gets it to Vesteka deep in the corner. She'll be stepped out of bounds with 11 ticks to go and change. 39-16. Alma looking to stretch this lead, but it's stolen there by Jaden Spear. Gets it to...
Oh, sorry, I did not get to show that.
That's all right. I was looking to see what was going on anyhow. This ball went rolling. Northern Valley tried to save it, but it went out of bounds anyway. 1.8 to go. Stumer with a long NBA three. Just long, no good. The referee in here is a little bit, they let them bump a little bit more. If you've ever played ball in Nebraska, they allow a lot more collisions to happen, and Northern Valley needs to just continue to be strong with it. Neal penetrates inside, gets it over to now Siebels on the wing, tries to get it in, and a rugby scrum over there, and it's going to be out of bounds. I guess they say Siebels stepped on the line. So either way, it'll be a turnover. First of the half for the Cardinals. They start in a tight man-to-man everywhere. Northern Valley's got a 5-out offense right now, trying to pick, move, screen. Long three fired by Baird, no good. Neal with the rips that rebound down and pushes hardcore, gets it up to Siebels. She turns, faces, finds a streaking Scott with her left hand up and in. Riley Scott, that was a good offensive transition there for the Cardinals. Made it look easy. Vesteka, one dribble. Cox will fire the three. Long, no good. Stumer with the rebound. As she brings it to Siebels. Siebels up to Scott, but she couldn't keep the ball in front of her, and it goes out of bounds.
I'm glad to see they took off the pressure.
They did bring back the pressure a little bit, but they're going to stay with it here in the half court. Whitney picks up her dribble here. Now gets it to Baird. She stutter steps and tries to go around the defense. Long three-pointer by Braxton Cox. Just short, no good. Been short on her last couple, nailed her first two. Scott, easy pass to the basket one more time. Now they get it back to Neal. And Stumer left open for three. She doesn't take long to fire it up, no good. Whitney. Goes a hesitation dribble, goes around Stumer, but she misses the layup. No good. Fox with the rebound. Stumer now to Neal. Back to Stumer on the wing. Fox in the corner. Trying to get it inside to Scott, and they do as she turns and scores right over the top of Mary Baird. She just caught that ball and went right at it. Vesteka now to Baird. Now to Whitney. She'll get whistled for the double dribble. Be a turnover, Huskies.
Husky needs to start controlling those turnovers.
Turnovers have plagued them early in this second half as Austin and Braxton Cox sit. Tania Spear and Jaden Spear into the game. Flip it up and over. This one's blocked by Spear. Good defense by her. Whitney's crossover dribble tries to get into the paint and does. She throws it out, but she's whistled for a travel. Yet another turnover here by Northern Valley. Scott to Stumer. Now flip it over to Neal. Thought about it. She goes around Vesteca. Left hand scoop up and in. What a play. I've got a replay button, and that deserves it. Look at this spin move here, and look at the finish with that left-handed scoop up and in by Neal. Fantastic. Baird dribbles in, and it's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line. Abby Fox got her on the arm. First foul of the half, third on Fox for the game. Mary Baird short, no good. Austin back in as Stephanie Whitney sits. Fox to sit as Hammond is returned for the Cardinals. Up and good for the second one for Mary Baird. Stumer in the corner to Fox, or Wolf. This skip pass is stolen out of there, but it's traveled by Jaden Spear. Another turnover by the Huskies. Scott was open underneath, but they just couldn't find her. Pull-up jump shot by Neal. This one's off the rim, no good. Foul on Scott. Goes over the top of Spear. She had position. Her second, team second. Mary Baird penetrates. Now to Tania Spear. She's doubled. She spin moves out of it, throws it in between two players, and it'll be out of bounds. You got any words of wisdom here, Jordan?
Maybe harder defense or follow through.
Wolf has that one stolen out of there by Cox underneath. Thought she was fouled. Cox is going to try to go to the rim, and she's bumped by Neal.
Kind of sounds like we're at a football game with the refs being able to have oh, it's not the refs talking. I thought the refs had mics.
Oh, you thought the referee had a mic. No, that's the PA announcer over there, the guy over there in the stage. Spear gets it inside to Cox. Finds Spear again, and up and no good off the front iron for Tania. Nobody picked up Scott as she got too easy. Up and in. Cox now to Tania Spear. Couldn't catch it. She'll have to track it all the way to the half-court line. Now Jaden Spear stepped on the line, and we'll have a timeout.
And athletics.
Back into action here with OpenSpacesSports.com. The Alma Cardinal is just rolling right now. Neal's going to fire this long three-pointer, no good. Stumer and Spear tie it up in the corner. Northern Valley gets the possession arrow. Cox goes all the way to the rim. Long shot, no good. Here's Scott. Her follow is no good. Jaden with the rebound. blocking foul here by the Cardinals as Cox went to the rim again. This one will go against Neal. Her third personal foul on Addison Neal. The fourth on the team. As Siebel's back in, as well as Poole, Addison Poole now into the game as well. Neal gets her hands on this and kicks it out of bounds.
I can hear you cheering.
Oh, I had to have my first piece of popcorn of the season. Are you kidding me? Cox to the rim. Floater is no good. Neal with a crossover hesitation dribble, but this one's stolen by Cox. Into the corner to Vaseca. Now floats it back to Cox, reverses it to Braxton. Vaseca. Now Cox in the corner. The ball's moving a little bit better here for Northern Valley. This one's stolen by Neal. She'll have a quick, easy path to the basket. Swatted by Jaden Spear. Her third block of the night. Wolf into the corner. Tries to get it into Siebels and does. She'll kick it right back out. Poole now to Neal and Siebels. Pump fakes, goes to the rim and has it stuffed in there. Heck of a defensive play again by Jaden Spear. But this one will be whistled. They gave it to Austin Cox. Siebels makes good on her first attempt.
Is she a freshman or a sophomore?
Addison Siebels is a freshman.
Whoa.
Her second one is also good. Braxton now running the point, going against Siebels as she carries it across the line. Picks up her dribble, and it's going to be stolen again by Neal. Ball security and turnovers has been something Northern Valley's had all game long. Siebels gets the third opportunity. How about a fourth opportunity now for Siebels? Austin rolls her eyes, didn't like that one, but it's a foul on her. It'll be her second. You can't be here. It's too tight of quarters here. Three-pointer up and good for Neal. Vaseca into the corner. Now it's dead. Trying to find where to go with it, and does finally to Austin Cox. 30 to go in this one. Now to Mary Barrett at the point. She'll drive in, and another steal by Neal, having a career night for his steals, but she could not capitalize on that layup again. Doesn't matter, they get another rebound, but she couldn't get it. Now 15 seconds to go. Gets it to Vaseca. She'll have an layup opportunity up and good for Shaylee Vaseca as they score. And
We've got a variety of saving options as well. It's all available at the First National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All-American Glass is there to...
Quick ball movement here by the Cardinals as this shot's missed by Siebels. Vaseca gets it over to Cox, who has it poked away by Stumer, but she fights back for it. Gets it now back to Vaseca. Northern Valley's got numbers if they can get there. Vaseca's trying to go baseline, and she does, but she is fouled there by Scott. It's the fourth quarter, but we are in Nebraska, so we play the Nebraska State rules. We'd normally be in a running clock scenario, but I think that the rules in Nebraska are is 40 points at any point in the game. Then they just continue to run it. So right now we're short of that. All the way back for Braxton. She's guarded by Stumer. Now to Baird. Tries to go back door to Cox. Reverse layup is no good. pushing by Neal. Hesitation dribble with that right hand. She is smooth in there. Swinging all the way around for Stumer, who's been hot from three, but this one doesn't go. Wolf with an offensive rebound, no good. Her second one is up and good for Madison Wolf. Austin fouled her. She'll go to the line to see if she can make one. What do you got, Jordan?
Okay, now I have sound. I definitely think Northern Valley has to get some points in before the end, and their defense is incredible. Alma's.
Their defense is incredible, is right. Good observation by her. Northern Valley had 10 after the first quarter, but hasn't mustered much since. Just 6 in the second and 3 in the third. That first quarter score was 10-6, and man, did the script flip after that one.
Northern Valley needs to get their confidence rebuilt, I think.
Inside to Madison Wolf. She'll turn. This one will be long, no good. Stumer gets called for the whistle and the push. Jaden Spear and Stephanie Whitney check in. Hendrickson and Cox to the bench. Neal with another steal. This one she flips back over her head to Madison Wolf. Now they'll have to reset with Siebels. Now to Stumer. Skip pass to Neal. Hesitation dribble. She'll take a back step and fire the jump shot. Good. Addison Neal. Quickly up ahead to Jaden Spear. No good. Her second opportunity. She'll be fouled. Foul will go against Wolf.
Ability to make both.
This one's just long. No good. Jordan, you can call this one here.
It's a good. Oh, no. I called it maybe a little too soon there.
Violation by Spear as she stepped over the line.
Hey, we've all done it.
Yeah, you have, haven't you, girl?
Yeah.
Neal. Inside, but it's stolen by Jaden Spear, and she pushes in front of everybody. Fights for it, but no good. Tracked down by Vesteka. She'll go to the rim, and she was fouled in there by Siebels. Vesteka to the line.
Is that Siebel's third foul?
That's correct, Jordan. Vesteka's first up and good. Her second attempt to follow.
That's good.
It's good as well. Way to call it, JB. Neal. Into the corner for Scott. Quickly inside to Wolf. Turn, skip pass here to Addison Siebels. Goes right at Baird and draws the foul. Mary Baird, we'll see how many fouls they give her.
Second.
Only give her second. I think she gets a freebie, right? She might have got a freebie. I thought she had 2 early in this first half. She picks up her second here. To the bench is Wolf and Scott. Now on the floor, Hammond and Abby Fox.
Is Wolf a senior?
Wolf is Madison Wolf is got her listed as a junior, and Alexis Wolf is a junior as well.
Okay.
Stolen again by the Cardinal. Siebels fires this one. She'll be fouled by Jaden Spear. Off on the right edge for Siebels. She's got another opportunity here.
Yeah, I think the last time, I guess, she was up to the line, she made her both of them.
She did.
And they were just like that, weren't they?
Yeah, 1 of 2 this time around. Crossover by Vesteca, gets it to Spear. And Tania Spear drives to the rim, but it's going to be stolen out of there again by Neal. Beautiful one-hand lead pass here, but it's blocked.
It was a lollipop pass.
It was. It was kind of a beautiful pass there. She put some air underneath it and let her teammate Scott run underneath it. And she found it, went all the way to the rim where she was fouled by Spear. Jaden Spear picks up the foul, her third. Gonna have a lane violation here by Henriksen. So she'll get another opportunity. Riley Scott, 5'6" freshman, to fire her second opportunity up and good. .452 to go. And this one, Spear now to Henriksen. Now by Jaden Spear and to Vesteca.
Oh.
Kicks into the corner to Rebecca. Now back to Tania Spear. Neal went for another steal. It's going to cost her nothing here because Siebels rips a rebound, and now to Neal, and she's got players in front of her. All the way to the rim, flips it with the left hand, no good. She was probably bumped. She probably deserves a foul call. She's going to get one of her own here now. So Neal picks up her second foul. She'll go to the bench, and Fox to come back in. Tania Spear gets to go to the charity stripe to see if she can knock it in because we are in the bonus here, as that's the 9th foul here against the Alma Cardinal.
How many fouls does Northern Valley have?
6. The next time they foul, Alma gets to visit the line. Spear's second is no good. Stumer with the rebound. Hammond gets it inside to Abby Fox. Turns, fires, no good. Ball's loose on the floor. Siebels rips it out of there. Excuse me, that was Hammond who got dirty and got that ball out of there. Now she goes inside to Scott. Now it's going to be stolen by Vesteca. The ball gets kicked up the floor to Tania Spear, but she couldn't control it. Now she does. She'll pull up for the jump shot, and good for Tania Spear. Stumer left open for three, no good. Jaden Spear and Riley Scott tie up for it. It'll be held ball. A lot of subs coming in here. Let's see if we can run them down. Lyndon Biscup now into the game. Both Wolf ladies, Alexis and Madison, as well as Addison Poole and Kaylee Hammond. Three-pointer here, no good by Whitney. Tania Spear got that rebound. We're under 3:10 to go. Hendrickson to the ground is going to get called for the travel. Wolf. Now to Poole. Bring it over to Hammond. Trying to get it inside to Wolf. No good. Wolf will fire the baseline jump shot off the rim and no good. Good fight for it there by Wolf.
That was definitely bouncing off everyone's hands.
That's right. Shots fired up here as the girl got drilled and no call. Vesteca with a nice move to the rim. Up and no good. Willing to work it around for a good shot. They try to go inside to Wolf. Big collision again, no whistle, but it goes off in Northern Valley. Tip it up just a little bit. Right there.
Okay.
Wolf, turn around. She's hammered again. Across the face, nothing's happening. They've tried to swallow it, but they got to do something about it because these girls are getting kind of aggressive here towards the end. Cox, and Baird back in. Vesteka, Spear, and Whitney to sit. Hammond into the corner to Wolf. One step, but it's ripped out of there. And a held ball. This one goes to Northern Valley.
Only 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes and 5 seconds to go in this one.
Oh.
1-3-1 defense now by the Cardinals.
Northern Valley sometimes forgets they can dribble.
This pass is picked off again by Wolf, up to Hammond, up and in for the score. Strong play there by Hammond to finish that one. Basket goes. She'll go to the line to shoot one. See if she can get it, the three-point play. Long, no good, but Wolf gets the rebound. Stolen by Spear. Open for three, and that one's blocked by Wolf. Spear tried to fire it, and Wolf just threw it at her. I guess that's a shot by Spear, another one by Spear, and that one's blocked by Hammond. Tania. Back to Braxton. Now to Austin in the corner. Goes around Wolf and around all the way to Spear. Dribbles inside. Nice pass to Mary Baird. She gets this one up on the rim. No good. Poole with the rebound. As we're under 45 seconds to go in this one. Hammond open left, open on the wing. No good. Another rebound in there. Cox to push into the open court, up and in for Austin. Hammond left open. She should have fired it. This one will be fired up here. No good. Wolf tracks that one down. Long rebound by Alexis. Under 15 to go now. Hammond on the wing. Now to Wolf in the corner. She'll fire the jump shot on the baseline, no good. 6.5 to go.
Three, two, one.
Austin gets a three off at the buzzers, no good.